With you as always. Let's begin winding up for the day, and it's been quite the choppy one for sure, because while the lows did get bought into, there was that midpoint when even the rise was getting sold into, and finally we've stabilized higher, definitely quite considerably off from the day's lows, and we're closing in with a solid 23,100 of a print and 23,150 plus for the Nifty futures. It's been almost a 100-point gain that you're closing the day with, and quite a considerable move from the session lows. Sectorally, what has held out? Well, the market breadth, of course, was largely even Steven, at least within the F&O pool. About 119 stocks is what you had to the green, with about 98 standing to the red. It was consumer durables, PSU banks, which were still in the red, but today the day was led by metals and real estate, and IT was the one which was powering ahead further. Not such a big move for auto, Nifty Bank and Nifty Pharma, to be fair. Within the liquid universe, it was, IT clearly all the way. Emphasis higher by 4.25%, LTM higher by 3.5%. Wipro held out very smartly. If we can just have the Nifty IT constituents, we'll get a better sense of, where the positioning has been. The entire stack, TCS higher by 2.6%, Infosys up over 2%, and HCL Technologies as well, which closed in higher with over a 2% move coming in. The other performers were Bharti, which managed to eke out a good 2% of a gain, JSW Steel, Hindalco, Hindustan Unilever, ITC, ONGC, ICICI Bank powered up quite a fair bit with a solid 1.25% of a move. Bajaj Auto was up about 1%. Sun Pharma came back after yesterday's drubbing, and Maruti and Tata Steel, along with Kotak Bank as well, held out quite smartly. Fortis, Vedanta, BHEL, these were some of the SMID performers, or outperformers, I should say, in this case. DRL, Interglobe Aviation, M&M, Adani Ports, and of course SBI, that weighed heavy on the markets, along with L&T and Reliance Industries as well, which goes home with a little bit of softness, down about 0.3%. Jubilant Foodworks, of course, was your big crack for the day, fell about almost 10%. Force Motors was down about 6.5%. Biocon down 4.5%. Bank of India down 3.7%. And then PG Electroplast as well, which fell about almost 3.25%.
Well, that kind of sums the day up, and in fact completely out of time on this edition of Closing Trades. Viewers from Aisha, myself, and everyone who puts this show together, thanks so much for watching. Stay with us here on ET Now. More action to follow.